I have spent years building a pressure washing company the old fashioned way, right? Working hard, charging for our services, taking care of our customers, trying to make smart business decisions, and making sure that we're profitable. But I have recently realized that this is just not the direction I think that we need to move in anymore. So, starting today, I am going to change some things up, and I wanted to share these things with you because you might be able to apply them to your own business. So, from now on, my customers, they are the ones that are going to decide how much they want to pay. No more quotes, no pricing, no more worrying if a driveway is 80 feet or 800 feet long. And it doesn't matter if it's a single wide trailer or a 12,000 square foot mansion. If you want your house washed, you tell me what you think that it's worth to you, right? Maybe it's 20 bucks. Maybe it's a firm handshake and a cold Gatorade after the job is done. Maybe it's nothing. And that is totally fine too. Because you know what? It's not about me. It's not about gas. It's not about chemicals or insurance or labor or taxes or overhead or my team feeding their kids. No, it's about doing right by the customer. It's about making sure that we do everything that we can to accommodate them. And I never want to inconvenience anybody financially just because they called a business to do business. Okay. I had a guy call last week, true story, called me out for a full house wash and a driveway, big property. I gave him a quote like I always do. Right. And he looks at it and says, yeah, I was thinking more like $125. And I was like, sir, the bleach and the gas and the labor cost more than that. And he goes, yeah, but I'm not made of money. And I said to him, well, neither is this truck, neither is my employee, neither is the tank of SH that we have to buy every week, right? And I'm standing here and I'm talking to you, which obviously, time is money, but, he was a nice guy. So we did the job. And guess what? He paid what he wanted to pay. And he even left me a 3-star review because we missed a spot on the sidewalk. Okay. That was the moment that I knew that I had been doing everything wrong the entire time because clearly we shouldn't price based on square footage, labor hours, chemical costs, or some sort of target hourly rate. No, we should price based on what feels fair to the customer. Even if that means we lose money, even if that means we go broke. And honestly, it doesn't matter what it costs me. It doesn't matter if we're losing money on every single job. The important thing is I don't want to take away money from my customers because if I charge them, that's less money in their pocket at the end of the month. And I just can't do that to them, right? It's not right. It doesn't feel right. There's no reason that they should have to sacrifice anything, not their budget, not their comfort, not even a few bucks for a house wash. If it's an imposition on them or on their wallet, then I think that we're just going to, work for free, right? And I'm willing to work for free if it means protecting their financial peace and keeping more money in their pocket. And honestly, I mean, like, who really needs profit anyway? And I know some of you guys may be watching this. You may have watched a channel in the past and you're thinking to yourself, Mike, what the hell are you talking about? Did you get hit in the head with a surface cleaner? Have you been sniffing degreaser again? And no, I haven't, and I wasn't, and I haven't lost my mind. But I do want to talk about why I am saying all of this, because something similar is happening right now with Quote IQ. Now, if you didn't know, 3.5 years ago, Justin Rogers and myself, we launched Quote IQ. A lot of you guys were here from the beginning. The app, when it was brand new, it was still in beta. It was okay. It wasn't great. Was it ready to be released? Maybe not, but that is how software works. You have to get it out there to be tested. And one of the things that we did was we gave it away for free. And I'm not talking about just a free trial, the entire thing for both mobile and desktop. And we did this for 3.5 years. You could use it to quote jobs, send invoices, collect payments, manage customer data, all completely free. Not a single one of our competitors offers a free version. Sure, they have free trials for folks to test it, but honestly, what we did, it was intentional. We wanted to get it into the hands of as many people as possible. We needed feedback. We needed to get it field tested. And because of you, we've made huge improvements. We've added features. It's not even the same app as it was when we first launched, thank God. But here is the thing. We kept building and people kept downloading. Over 90,000 downloads later, we're not the tiny app that we used to be. We have got a full-time support team. We have got a call center. We've got onboarding specialists. We've got a development team constantly building out new features, a marketing team that doesn't sleep. And none of that is cheap and none of that is free. But we still had the free version and people kept using it, which was fine until it wasn't, because it didn't stop at just free, right? They needed Zoom support. They needed one-on-one onboarding calls. They wanted custom solutions to their specific needs and their specific workflows, right? They wanted more features added for a version of the app that they weren't even paying for. Now, these folks, they were opening support tickets. They were scheduling hour-long calls, talking to our onboarding team, talking to our support team, which all eats up our development team's time. And then they never upgrade, right? Not once, not ever. Just the free version year after year. And all of that, the phone calls, the meetings, the live chats, the bug reports, can you just add this real quick, right? All those DMs, everything. It cost us real money, real hours, real salaries, right? This is a real business. And meanwhile, they were still using the software to manage their business, send quotes, take payments, grow their customer list, grow their business, all for free. So at some point, we had to ask ourselves the same thing that you'd ask if you cleaned a decent percentage of your customers' houses for free for a couple years. What are we doing, right? We even thought about cutting support for the free users, right? That kind of made sense. It was an option. It was something that we thought about. But then guess what happens then? You start getting bad reviews. You start getting angry Facebook posts. Quote IQ sucks now. People slamming us for not offering white glove customer support for a product that they're not even paying for. So now we are at a crossroads. Do we keep providing full support and features for free while we burn through cash, drain our team, and sabotage our ability to serve actual paying users? Or do we make a tough decision and say, you know what? This thing has value. It saves you time. It helps you make money, and it costs money to run. So yes, you are going to have to pay. So we chose the second option because this is not a charity. This is a business, just like your business is. And just like you shouldn't show up to clean a house for free, we can't run a software company like a soup kitchen. So no, I am not really letting customers decide what they want to pay in our wash business. But if that idea sounds ridiculous to you, then maybe you understand why we are retiring the free plan. Quote IQ has helped thousands of businesses get started, help them manage their business. Now it's time for us to scale, right? And it's time for you to level up with us. And if paying $1 today to keep using a tool that helps you grow your business is too much to ask, then maybe you're not running a business either.